Seriously, that's why these other teams are not on more, because the ratings and the demand for them doesn't warrant that they're on more. Again, one of the reasons I made that video is because none of these players will acknowledge the elephant in the room. Why aren't people tuning into the rest of these games? Sorry, not sorry. I know facts clouds feelings. I don't think raising the level of other teams has to mean bringing Caitlin or the Indiana Fever down.
Did you know 41 out of 44 Indiana Fever games are nationally televised this season? That's right. Caitlin Clark's rookie season has networks fighting for broadcast rights, while other WNBA teams are barely getting TV time. But here's what everyone's missing. Lisa Leslie just dropped the ultimate truth bomb about this situation. While players are complaining about fairness, Leslie's focused on something way more important, the money. And she's 100% right about who's really benefiting here.
To not have the defending champs on TV more, I think is kind of crazy. Well, the fact is, it's not crazy if nobody will watch her neck clotheslined from hell during a game, but we're supposed to believe there's no actual animosity there. So let's check this out right here. On ESPN's First Take, obviously people want to watch Caitlin Clark, so you have to put people on TV that people want to see. Absolutely. Now that makes sense. But
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video.
And a lot of these WNBA players that suffer from jealousy and envy and hate enter in Lisa Leslie because she was asked about it. And, well, her answer made a lot more sense. It did. For Caitlin Clark, well, they're not going to love this, right? Sorry, Angel. Sorry, Dejanay Carrington. And so many others that want to claim like, ain't nothing to see here except when Caitlin gets her.
When Lisa Leslie speaks about basketball business, everyone should pay attention. I mean, we're talking about a WNBA legend here, 3 MVP awards, Olympic gold medals, and now she's dropping truth bombs about Caitlin Clark that have the entire league buzzing. So here's what went down. In a recent interview with USA Today on March 27th, Lisa Leslie didn't hold back when addressing this whole TV controversy surrounding Caitlin Clark. You know, the one where some players are complaining about the Indiana Fever getting so much national attention. Leslie basically shut it all down with one powerful statement.
By the way, the Minnesota Lynx put out a situation where you're having to buy a certain amount of tickets to get to go see the Fever play. Now, they would probably have to remove some of those games they gave to her and give it to other teams. And for the WNBA, that would be disastrous. They don't capitalize enough on Caitlin Clark to begin with. I've seen some Caitlin Clark fans be upset about this, and at first, I did a what the F. And then I said to myself,
it's all about money, marketing, and we cannot deny what Caitlin Clark has done for the women's game. Listen to how direct Leslie was in that interview. She straight up questioned why there's even negativity around Clark getting more TV games. In her words, why would we feel some type of way that she has more television games? She even took it further, suggesting that making this an issue in the first place is dumb, especially from players. That's not me saying that. That's Lisa Leslie herself. The tension in the league is real though. Veterans like Nneka Ogwumike are watching their teams barely get any national spotlight, while the Fever are suddenly everywhere you look. Imagine spending your whole career fighting for recognition, building the league from the ground up, and then a rookie walks in and instantly gets all the attention you've been working for. That's gotta sting a little, right?
Okay, that's capitalism. It's kind of savvy, to be honest with you. Yeah. Does that sort of alienate some fans? It does. But they're looking to make the most money. They're a business. Well, wait a minute. If we're always coming down on these teams for not wanting to for not capitalizing on Caitlin Clark's demand, when they do so, we can't lose our minds. We don't get it both ways. Some WNBA team is actually trying to run a business. Shocking, I know. They should have those amount of games on TV on prime time, but I think the other teams should also have more than what they have.
But Leslie's perspective slices through all that emotion with cold, hard business logic. She's basically saying, look, this is how the business works. Clark is bringing in serious viewership, and that translates directly to serious money. The numbers are wild. Clark's games are attracting significantly more viewers than regular WNBA games. We're talking about a night and day difference in audience size. Think about it from the network's perspective. They're not picking the Fever for their broadcast schedule because they have some special love for Indiana, or because they're playing favorites with Clark. It's purely because viewers are actually tuning in. Networks run on advertising dollars, and advertisers pay based on viewership. More eyes on the screen equals more money for everyone involved. That's just business 101. What's really fascinating about Leslie's take is how she frames this whole situation as an opportunity rather than a threat. The way she sees it, Clark's popularity isn't taking anything away from other players. It's actually creating a bigger pie for everyone to share. When more money flows into the WNBA ecosystem, that eventually translates to benefits across the board. Higher salary caps, improved facilities, more lucrative sponsorship deals, and better media coverage for all teams. Let's be real about something else too. This kind of rookie explosion is exactly what the WNBA has been waiting for. A player who can move the needle on viewership, get casual fans interested, and bring new audiences to women's basketball. The fact that networks are scrambling to show more Fever games is actually a massive win for the entire league. What Leslie is essentially telling her fellow WNBA players is pretty straightforward. Instead of being upset about Clark's spotlight, recognize that her success is helping build a stronger financial foundation for everyone. It's like she's saying, stop hating, start appreciating the financial wave Clark is creating for all of us. The most interesting question in all of this drama isn't even about who deserves more TV time, it's whether Clark's teammates and opponents are actually harboring resentment toward her, or if this whole controversy is being amped up by media outlets hungry for clicks and views. Are we witnessing genuine tension within the league, or is this just another case of sports media manufacturing drama to keep people engaged? Leslie's comments frame this entire situation as a business decision rather than a personal slight against veterans. She's highlighting how Clark's arrival is having positive ripple effects throughout the WNBA, driving interest and revenue in ways that benefit all players. And she's doing it from a position of authority, as someone who's been there, done that, and understands the business of basketball at the highest level. Let's wrap this up. The networks aren't broadcasting Caitlin Clark games because they like her better than other players. They're chasing profits. More viewership equals more money flowing into the collective bargaining agreement, and that benefits literally everyone in the league. This isn't personal, it's just smart business. The real winners here aren't just Clark and the Fever, but every single player who'll see better contracts when the media deals get bigger. The question now is whether the league will unite around this golden opportunity or get distracted fighting over who deserves the spotlight. The answer seems pretty obvious, right?